What's up, guys? This is your boy EW Lee, aka Corrupt FL, back out here with another video. And today, this is a build that I've been non-intentionally keeping from y'all for a long time. There's times where I've been trying to record multiple videos, like one after another, and the my Wi-Fi isn't the best, so it just doesn't let me record it. I recorded this a while back. This the build though. Okay, this build is probably gonna be titled like unstoppable and every defensive badge, or unstoppable defense, or you can't get past this build, or whatever. This is the post scorer's nightmare. Okay, let me just start out by saying that 6'2", 220 pounds. I'm pretty sure this is max weight. Yes, you want to go point guard. I mean, if you really want to go shooting guard, you can. I wouldn't. I don't see any reason to, but if you want to, go ahead. It's kind of on the thicker side, so it can't get back down as horribly. This is 222, and this is the same weight as my Victor Wembanyama build, which I sometimes use as a post scoring build, where I will back people down the post. So, just saying. So, 222 or 220, I mean, with a 6'8" wingspan, I go compact because you don't want them looking fat, but you want them have some weight to them. You feel me? He still looks kind of skinny, actually. Put him compact. First thing you want to do, the close shot is going to be pretty high, because, if somebody has, uh, what's it called, menace and post lockdown and anchor, it's going to be difficult for them to, what I'm saying, get to you in time. So, if they get to you in time and they is able to contest your shot, you still got close shot. And I'll tell you the bad is, because you're going to put Giant Slayer on, for sure. Your driving layup is actually going to be high, very high, because you want to slash by your defender, and it doesn't really have too high of a driving dunk, but it has a high layup, and plus you get extra badge point. High driving layup with the extra badge point. I mean, who doesn't want a high driving layup? Hit acrobatic layups, every layup package in the game, all that good stuff. Now, the driving dunk, like I said, is not too high, but you still get contacts. It's 85, the bare minimum of what you should have for a 2K build. Now, I would like to have, if you can't get to the paint, you'd have a mid-range shot, and I have a pretty high mid-range shot with the 81. You get Midi Magician. You can take this down to get better attributes, but at least have it at an 80 in my opinion, so you can get Green Machine, because I mean either way you're gonna get Green Machine, so I'm tripping, but yeah, because you want this to go to a 82. And either way, you get Green Machine, but you just won't get Space Creator. You want to go 71 free throw. I always say the 71, 70 free throw range is the best range. This is a two score type build, so 75 pass accuracy. You want to have an 86 ball handle to get that extra badge point, and mix match expert. And then you want the Michael Jordan dribble style, and you get the extra badge point. So might as well. You can't take this down if you don't want mix match. I would just leave it where it's at. Now, the reason why I call this the post scorer's nightmare is, number one, it's too good. Okay, if a post scorer is just staying in paint waiting for you to dunk on him, you can, and you can lay up, but you can also shoot the ball very consistently with this build. But the reason why it's called the post scoring nightmare is because 63 interior defense, which like isn't the best. It's not really a build that's gonna really have somebody shitting their pants as soon as they see your build. Oh, but it's going to be a build that right here is going to pretty much make up for it. You're going to have a 99, 95 steal. Okay, you get glove on gold, right? So let's say they're trying to back you down. You move to the side or whatever. You get the steal, run back to 3-point line, shoot a three. They can't stop that. Post scores are usually big and slow. They can't stop that. And just in case you are going against a guard, you got a little chase down artist here with a 63 block. I just made it a 63 because I feel like the higher the block rating, the better. You feel me? Nothing's wrong with that. I mean, I feel like there's nothing absolutely at all wrong with having a high block rating. Um, 84 speed and an 86 acceleration, so this build is very fast. your strength goes up to a 90 or no 89. So you do get bully on this build. You're going to be torturing those smaller defenders. You get a 90 stamina, a 75 vertical, because you want to jump up and get those rebounds. Because if you don't, it's going to be kind of weird. Your post control, just throw that onto a 34. And the rest of your badge points, just put wherever. Um, I would personally, if anything, put it on maybe your playmaking. I mean, you can't really put it on your speed with ball, but there's nothing really much you could put it on to. You can get break starter. There's not really much else you can get unless you really want to put it on this. I'd go ahead, put it on perimeter defense so you get menace on Hall of Fame, a badge that is very underrated. Uh, not just it doesn't just help you in the perimeter. It's crazy. It helps you perimeter and everywhere. So this is the build 22, 21, 18, and 25. This build is not a ball handling build. This is a build that, well, actually it is, but it's not gonna be your Kyrie type build. You're not gonna spam out dribbles with this. This the takeover that I went with. You can go this takeover too, or this takeover. You can go whatever takeover combination you want, but as long as you have lockdown, I feel like you're good, or it'd be helping you with the post scores and anything. Two-way, three-level shot creator. I love the name and love the people that you get compared to John Morant, Steve Francis, and Malcolm Brogdon. I don't think that any of these players play like how good I made the defense. Malcolm Brogdon is the only good person on there that has the defense of what I have here. Um, Now, if you want to go bully, you can. I went with the strength just to stop anybody from going into paint. But if you want to go bully, go bully. I'm gonna go the safer approach by doing this, just having literally what you need, and then like the rest of these you put on whatever. I put it on acrobat, but if you want to take this off, put it on bully or do whatever. But this is meant for your layups, and if you want to go up with some crazy layups, this is how I would make the build. I put on Agent 3 just for them step back threes. It has a pretty high, it's an 82 for 3-point shot, so it's not high, but it's not low. You can green it consistently. I put on Space Creator. One thing that I will say, if you use the Harden step back or the LeBron step back or anything like that, and just step back and then step back and then do a crossover and then try to drive to paint, it will literally like work every single time. It's kind of it might get boring at times because you're just doing the same move over and over again, but it works. I mean, if you're really trying to grind and win games, then that'd be the way to do it. Everything else you can put on whatever. If you're gonna be that catch and shoot dude in the corner, which you can be with this build, you can play like the 2 or the 3 spot with this build. How good it is defensively. Now with this, it's very iffy and tricky how you want to play. Um, I do this at least, and then you still have 7 more badges, so you could go like this is how I did it. I went with this, so I could still dribble a little bit. You could still dribble like a lot actually. Clamp breakers is really trash, especially I'm pretty sure I've said in a video before, but clamp breakers is trash. It helps you get by your defender, but you have slithery finisher on gold. You have blinders on silver and deadeye on silver. So if you can't get past them, then you just go back out to the 3-point line. If they still follow you there, then you can slash the paint. This build is pretty much unstoppable in any sense of the way, but you gotta have the quick first step in the mix match expert to get this. Helps you faster, uh, ability to beat the taller defenders. So it's like clamp breaker, kind of in a way, but it's really not. Helps you dribble faster, and then plus hyperdrive does the same thing, especially with the Michael Jordan package. You're gonna be elite. So 25 defensive badges. I'd go chase down artist. Uh, this is how I would just do my badges here. I would actually add badges to this. I would add, I'd say like 2, maybe 3 badges. Uh, I'd add 2 to get the clamps, and then if you want to get interceptor, go ahead. But really, this is all you need. You got Menace, which is like a better version of clamps in my opinion. Menace is so much better. You can bump them, and then plus like every single time that you bump them, their rating drops. Like if their dribble rating drops, and you can go in for a steal or whatever, and then you have a 95 steal, so it's not that difficult. I say this would be the best, and then I'm just gonna show you a little quick anything. I'm gonna play the point guard position because that's easier, I guess. Quick little something on what it can do. I'm not gonna shoot with this build just because I don't really know the Steph Curry jumper. Like I know it, but it's not like one of those things that I can green consistently. I can green a couple. Like after shooting 3, I could probably shoot like consistently, but I'm not gonna bore you with that much stuff. I'm just gonna show you the defense on this build. Hopefully I can get a mix match with like uh what's his name? Robert Williams and Al Horford. If I can get a mix match with them 2 people, that would actually be pretty good. But I'm clamping him. He didn't lose me. I stayed on him even after the screen. Your vertical is at a 75, so you should be able to jump up high for that. Nice pass accuracy, but nobody wants to slash the paint. I can back him up if I could. That's my fault. That's my fault. Trying to back him up there. It's cool though. It's really, like I said, I'm pretty sure you could see why or the direction I was going with. I was going trying to get an assist there. Didn't really work. And I got this locked down. Whatever spot you're guarding is going to be locked. I didn't really have a solid contest on it, but I still. We'll shoot a corner 3. No, we won't. I'll show you like one little lockdown play. And then after I show you that play, I'll show you yeah. Alright. Like that layup there is what I'm talking about. It's it got past Robert Williams and still able to hit it. Free throw time is gonna be a little weird, but I still greened it. I mean, we're 1 for 1 right now, so he probably missed. He made that. That's crazy. I will say if I had anchor, that'd be off. But this build is 6'2". The reason why I made it 6'2" is for the speed, the acceleration. You don't really get too much of, but I wanted to have some speed to it. So yeah, the reason why it has a little post control, and I mean like bare minimum has 37, I believe, 37 post control, which really is not nothing at all. But the reason why it has that, I can't, bro. It's okay. Look, this build would look so much better if he would jump where I need him to jump. He's not jumping towards the defender, he's jumping towards the post, and it's weird. But this how I'm gonna play the exact same way. If I knew my timing, then that would have been an end. box them out. I'm not sure why, but okay, yeah, I'm done playing 2K for today. That's enough. I did not shoot that. I did a step back, and yeah, that worked out very well. This the build. It's very hard and difficult to use offensively, but once you get a good rhythm defensively, you'll know what I'm talking about when I say that this build is goated, bro. Like you can leave the game having like 3 blocks, a double double in steals and points, and still have like a couple of assists. It's easy to it's not so easy to score when you're getting locked up, but one on one, if you're playing like one on one without a team, then yeah, this build is the literal, like it'll literally get the job done. You're not gonna see a build like this unless it's this build. Like you're not gonna see another build like this out in the park. That's something I can promise you right now. So yeah, hope you liked the video, and I'm out. Peace.